I'm taking a nice walk. Greetings, friends, and welcome to Monday. I have been having some trouble sleeping lately, so I decided, you know what, I'm going to try to get a little more exercise than I normally do. And that's what leads us to now. I've been walking for a little bit now, more than my usual standards, so I am quite winded. Let me cross here. Make sure we are good to go. We are. So long as we hurry. And there we go. Yeah, it's been a nice walk. Exhausting, but nice. This would definitely be better with other people though, that's for sure. But, you know what? This is more exercise than I've gotten in a long time, so I'm proud of myself for that. Back in my main neighborhood, and the path is more or less blocked by foliage. That's cool. As one might imagine, it's now evening. I tend to do this a lot during days where I just end up getting rather occupied. For pretty much the entirety of today, I was on the phone with Kayla, and we were just talking and hanging out because they have the day off. So I figured, you know what, why not just relax and hang out and vibe with them? So that's what we did today, and it was really nice. I also got some writing done, so I got my usual work done, and that makes me very happy. I also realized some things about my book that I think will help streamline the writing process just a little more, and maybe make me feel a little less overwhelmed. Only time will tell, though, because the decisions I want to make regarding my book are definitely not final, because we're still in the early phase of the book. There's still plenty of time to develop it and, if need be, extend the story. I'm not going to go into detail about what I plan on doing, but essentially, I've been thinking about how the story is structured. I just hit page 300 when I was writing earlier, and I looked at my outline and realized we haven't covered half of the plotline I have planned. So, yeah, that kind of knocked some sense into my brain, and I'm like, oh, this will be a very, very long book if I keep writing it at this pace. So my plan is to essentially split it up if it ends up being too long. I may have like a friend or two test read it to see if what I currently have would suffice as its own book, because right now it feels like a lot of setup leading up to more plot, but I also don't want to bore readers with this incredibly long book where it's like, oh no, you just have to get past the first 300 pages and then it gets good. And I mean, I'm sure it's fine either way. It's just, you know, when you're an artist of any kind, you are naturally your own worst critic. So you tend to think about the worst case scenario and worry that things aren't as good as they actually are. If that makes sense. That didn't make sense to me, but I'm tired and I need water. But I'll just get water after recording this. Regardless, I've made some strides today. I feel better about being more open about talking to you guys regarding my problems and things like that. I'm happy that I got some exercise this morning. Like, that was a first. It's been a long time since I actually got some exercise in, and I'm hoping to do so again tomorrow. Like, it's not even 11 p.m., but I'm gonna be getting ready for bed soon, and that's why I'm recording this vlog clip now, and I'm not waiting until later, because ultimately, that's my goal. I just want to rest, wake up early, get some exercise, and then start my day. And I feel like that's a pretty decent loop to get into. Not a hard one to get into, so that's good. I am looking forward to tomorrow though, because if I do continue this path of exercising daily, then maybe that will change the fact that I'm on and off all the time, and I'll have like one good day, one bad day, and then keep alternating back and forth. That's the hope anyway, and that's why I hope to get some early rest today. So, that's the plan. I read a little bit about going to sleep and staying asleep, and it's all about keeping your room cool, keeping it dark, things like that. So that's what I'll be doing tonight. I'm gonna try to avoid too much screen time, and just make sure that, you know, I'm actually resting and not worrying so much about everything else. I'm going to actually turn my phone off when I go to bed tonight. Not only because I think it will help clear the cache or whatever, but it'll be a good way for me to avoid using it. Even though I will eventually need to use it as an alarm clock, I think it's good to make sure that, you know, I'm not using my phone in the middle of the night. So I'm going to turn it off, set it on my desk so it's out of arm's length, and sleep peacefully. That's the plan anyway. I'll let you guys know how it goes tomorrow. But with that being said, I'd say today's over. So, thank you guys so much for watching. You're all wonderful people. And as always, let's do our best tomorrow.